Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a sort of discussion topic video following the recent episode of The Walking Dead, which was Season 5, Episode 11, called The Distance. We're going to be talking about the possibility, which seems ever more to be progressing in the story, of a Rick Michonne relationship, or possibly some other relationship starting to form. Let's talk about love. Alright, so one of the things I also wanted to touch on in this one, spoiler warning for anyone who's not caught up, in my review I didn't mention almost anything of The Distance about Michonne's parts, and that was totally my bad, and some people pointed out in the comments. Also that we have had a previous gay couple, I did get that wrong. Aaron and Eric are not the first gay characters in the Walking Dead television series. Tara was also gay. It's just for some reason I hadn't thought of it because of her being a female. So the first male gay couple we've seen in the TV series. And I have liked what they've done with them thus far. So with Michonne, and why I wanted to do a topic for this one, because I have sort of done quick little topics in this one in the past before on the possibility of them having a relationship, but it just seems more and more all the time like that's where they're going in the story. At least that's the feel I'm getting. You know, if you look at this second half, even in episode 9, which was the second half premiere, of course, the Tyrese episode, even in What Happened and What's Going On, even in that episode, you know, Michonne getting some more time, you know, kind of being the one to tell the others that that they gotta, you know, they gotta give something a chance. They gotta try something because they've been out there on the road for too long. They've just been out there too long, and she feels like they need to find a place. They got to stop moving around all the time because they're all kind of losing it. And it did seem like it. It seemed like the heat and everything was kind of getting to them and all that. And we saw it with Tyrese. I mean, granted, the zombie was super sneaky that got him. But it just seemed to me like, you know, the Tyrese we saw at the prison that was healthy, would that have happened to him when he goes into a, you know, a whole herd of zombies and is just like, just smashing them all over the place and able to get out of it alive? You know, we get the sense they've been on the road for too long. They've been without a home base, so to speak, for far too long. Now, going on from that, so she had that little part there. She had, you know, she has some other parts there as well, too. Of course, her being in that whole episode, being one of the characters in that episode, because not every character like Carol and Daryl and the others came with Rick, Tyrese, and Noah, Michonne, and Glenn when they had gone there, right? So going on from there, the next episode we see in episode, you know, 10, them, you know, she had some little parts there. You know, she had the one where she pushed Sasha. Not too much in that episode between her and Rick, I don't recall. But then, of course, the distance. The distance is where it's a lot more obvious to me. There was, though, the scene in the best season ever where they zoom in on her butt, and they've done that twice. I'm just saying. And Exhibit A, you know, butt zoom, you know. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice butt. That's not the issue here. But they have done it pretty blatantly a couple times. And let's tell you the truth, I can't be the only one that noticed. You know, people were in the comments. I don't have any screen caps for you. You can look them up yourself. But that said, they have done it. You know, and in the distance, it's, you know, they've started kind of breaking that kind of touch barrier type deal. You know, that kind of thing. And you know, Rick is starting to agree with her a lot. He's not really arguing with her too much. You know, we should go to Washington. You know, that kind of thing. We should go to Washington. And then again, in the distance, many lines between the two of them. You know, you could point to one or a few of them where she's trying to, you know, kind of help Rick learn to trust again, learn to take a chance, learn to go with it. Because if they're out there for too long on the road, it's not going to work. And she had some good lines there too, as well, when she was, you know, talking to the whole group as kind of like a leader type character. So it's kind of hard to say where they're going with the character based on the last few episodes, but I feel like they're definitely doing something with her. There's going to be something big coming with her within the next season or something. I don't think they're going to kill her off. I'd be very surprised if they killed off Michonne. I think they're building her up for a relationship in the series. I think it's about time, because she hasn't had one for a super long time. We'll have, you know, pretty soon, it's going to be, you know, like over two seasons since Laurie's been gone on the show, season 4. Now you're into 5, and we had half of, you know, 3. So if we get into season 6, it'll be like, you know, 3 seasons pretty fast since Killer Within, right, after a few episodes. So I'm not sure exactly if they're going with it to be a Michonne-Rick relationship. It sure seems that way to me, though, that you see her relationship with Carl, her getting him comic books back at the prison, her doing a lot of things she's done. If you guys remember After, where she finds him in the episode and they're all like, so happy, it's just, brings tears to the eyes, right? So it just seems like clear in all the other episodes that if I had to pick one female that would be closest to Rick in the series at this time, I think it would have to be Michonne. That's just where it's at right now. Now, they could go some other directions with it. We could see her in a relationship with another character if they choose to do that, like Morgan or somebody else. And, I'm sure she would be a fitting mate for Morgan or another character like that. Because they did, spoiler warning for the comic book series. In the Walking Dead comic book series, they did have a short relationship between Michonne and Morgan. So they could be setting it up for something like that. But I'm also thinking that with the choices of zoom and angles and stuff like that in the trailer and in the last couple episodes, I'm almost thinking they're trying to show her sex appeal, sort of, to the audience to, almost prep us for the two getting together. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Maybe it's going to be something more along the lines of some animosity between them, because there is, in the comic book series, there are some parts that are coming up where there could be some animosity between her and Rick for leadership and for a kind of blending in with the new community, which you can kind of see because they've had some opposites here, in terms of their view on Aaron and on the Alexandria community. But I just feel like, if they're going to have, a character have a relationship with Rick, I don't see anyone else right now in the series that's better than Michonne for him, unless they bring somebody in new. I mean, she's super tough, right? She's great at defending herself, of course, with a sword and everything. Granted, in the TV series, Rick does still have both hands, so he can defend himself too. But, just a really awesome character, and probably her and Carol are my favorite females in the series, I want to say so far. And yeah, I think that'd be great if they did that, have her, and Rick be in a relationship in the future. So those are just my thoughts on it. I've kind of given my thoughts on it previously in the past before, but let's be honest, guys, I've done so many damn videos. Anything I do now, there's going to be parts that are a little bit repetitive. If it's anything outside of like a review, predictions for an individual episode or something, we've talked about everything already at least once over, sometimes 3 or 4 times over, depending. But I want to make videos. I want to make videos for you guys. I want to hang out with you guys and talk about these different topics as things happen in the series and as things change. So those are my views on it. I would love to see Michonne and Rick in a relationship in the series. Just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about it, if you say yay or nay, and what you think they're doing with her. I'm not saying for sure that's what they're doing with her, but I definitely think something they're setting something up here. They're setting something up. So we'll have to, only time will tell what it's going to be. But the prospect is cool, and I do think they should go along with it. I think it'd be good. So let me know what you guys think about that, and you can write your comments below on your opinion. Michonne and Rick, or would you rather see Morgan and Michonne, or would you rather see her just be single for a long time, maybe until we meet some other characters down the road? Because she has had a few relationships in the comic book series that should be coming up soon in the TV series. So let me know what you guys think about all of that. And if you like this quick little discussion topic video, please thumb it up below. Continue to send me your Q&A questions for the Q&A this week. We're probably going to have one for you guys tomorrow, to be honest. My apologies, didn't get a video up for you guys yesterday. Was buzzing my hair. Just had to get rid of it, man. I just was like, I don't care if I don't have time to even go. I'm just going to buzz it. I don't care. I just got to get rid of it. It was so long with my hat and everything, and it was so hard to do with videos because it always looks messy no matter what I do. I just decided, it's time. I got to do it. So bye-bye, woohoo, oh well, the super long hair is gone. So, yeah. So thumb it up if you want to, share it, favorite if you guys want to. Let's start up the discussion below. Best relationship choice for Rick, Michonne, in my opinion, I'd say yes, I love it. I hope we see that. If you want to favorite the video, feel free to do it. And if you're new to the channel, you want to subscribe, click right. It's going to be there. Boom, right there. So subscribe. See you guys for the next one. As always, it's Trev, saying peace.